Okay. Gotta be kidding me, dude. Gotta be kidding me. What am I doing? Oh, wow. He gave up pretty quickly. Welcome to the Caratoria. Here we create prototypes of the various sundries required by our soon-to-be passengers. Allow me to introduce the head of food stuff and production. Cooking Way. Pleasure to meet you. It's like our work has involved no small amount of trial and error, but after many cycles of painstaking labor, I dare say we have created the finest cuisine our guests could ask for. I've learned all about the essential nutrients for a healthy and balanced diet from the reference materials we received. Why I've practically worn the words from those invaluable pages. Naturally, we've considered ease of growth and production. We will not want for ingredients. I must insist you try some. We have a fresh stock recently prepared on account of, well, because we just woke up and we're all quite famished. As one is. Hop along the platforms, and you'll find a storage unit full to bursting with detectable delights. Help yourself to anything you like. And there they go. What we got over here? Storage crate full of carrots? Of course there's carrots. You open the storage and you find rainbow-colored assorted carrots. Peculiar looking blue carrot. A blue variety is strangely supple to the touch and smells vaguely of mint. Its excessive length and girth only adds to the dubious of this so-called carrot. Are you certain you wish to eat this carrot? I mean, yeah. On second thought, you elect to simply take an obscenely large carrot for now. Due to its bizarre quantities, it would be prudent to ask Cooking Way whether it is safe to eat first. Alright. Here's my carrot. So did any of your selections see your mouth to watering? It was more carrots. Yes, a fine choice. One of my personal favorites, actually. Is it? Don't lie to me. Please dig in. I'm eager to hear what you think. With great trepidation, you take a bite out of the carrot. You are taken by surprise when blue juices burst forth from the carrot and dribble down your chin. As you take your second bite, you can feel your mental faculties sharpening. Your mind opens to the universe, and for a brief moment, the mysteries of existence are simple, transformative truths. But the revelation is fleeting when you at last finish the carrot. A sweet yet sour aftertaste lingers on your tongue, and the number 42 in your mind. What? What? Number 42? The philosopher's carrot? What the hell? What do you think? Unlike anything you've ever tasted, yes? The philosopher's carrot improves mental fortitude, something of a shock at first bite, but it's well worth the enhanced powers of cognition. We have plenty of other varieties too. Bleeding carrots to improve blood flow, dream carrots to... As you can see, you have a carrot for every occasion. Yo, this is not cuisine. What if I don't like carrots? Huh? What if I don't like carrots? You don't like carrots? Oh, you must mean you don't like them served in this fashion. Worry not, we have pureed versions on hand if you haven't the time to chew. I take it you two have a wide assortment of carrots to choose from and not else. Wow, thanks, Heidelin. Thanks. If I may ask, what exactly did these collaborators share with you about cuisine on Eorzea? Surely you are aware we have an abundance of dishes and foods you could emulate. Of course we are, but well, it was only quite recently that we established contact. Even holding a conversation was a struggle at first, so imagine our surprise when they sent a mountain of books and documents with no clear instructions. The sheer amount of information was overwhelming. If it wasn't for the encyclopedia I found, we would have been at a loss where to begin. What is this encyclopedia? And so we decided, rather than divide our resources to prepare a variety of middling and potentially unsatisfying meals, it would be more efficient to devote our efforts to one. That's all well and good, but man cannot live on raw carrots alone. Have you considered cooking them? You mean steam, boiling, roasting, and the like? I suppose we could prepare the carrots in other ways. Oh my dear lord. But our primary concern was efficiency, and what's more efficient than sinking your teeth into a carrot fresh from production? A rather strange approach to take for one named cooking way, isn't it? You're not even cooking, you're just growing. You're growing way. Well, technically speaking, cooking way isn't my given name. When first created, we were all named in the old tongue, you know, that otherwise impenetrable parlance the Watcher speaks. Oh, so they used to speak that way. After we received a great tome of words, a dictionary that is from our collaborators, we learned your language, adverbs, garoons, presentation, present continuous, verb conjunctions, just the basics. Then we found the terms related to our given tasks and used them to form new names. Aren't they helpful? I mean, no, not really, but it doesn't explain a great deal. Wherefore didst thou, thy kind, deem such a change necessary? When the first of your people arrive, we want to be certain they understand immediately what each of us does. You'd never be able to pronounce the original names anyway. I see. I hope our critiques, such as they are, were helpful to you. Though if you should decide to preserve flora and fauna of Eorzea as well, we would be able to offer the passengers a more balanced diet. Until such a day, one I may pray comes sooner than later, it would appear there is not but carrots on the menu. Wow. Thousands and thousands of viewers and all you guys had was carrots. Am I a joke to you? Hells yeah, it's level 26. Suspicion, spirits within mastery. Delivers an attack to target and all nearby enemies, and it's with a potency of 300 for the first one and 50% less for all remaining. Restores MP. And then what was the other new one too? Wait, was that literally it? I think that was literally it. Upgrades it. And then those are later. It's like 4 levels later. I think we've had our fill of carrots for now. Let's move on to other necessities, shall we? Our clothing production is sure to impress this way. There's There's no way. Now, when I get over here, and you just have bunny clothes, or you just have Amarok clothing, we're gonna have talks. We're gonna have straight up talks. Old school Final Fantasy IV. Okay. Living Way. Here we are, the apparel production station. We've chosen to employ more tradition methods for this task. Creation magics. Heidelin, in her infinite wisdom, blessed us with the self-same affinity for magic her people possessed. We have other amazing talents, of course, and I know you're dying to hear about them, but I will regale you with details another time. That said, we did run into a spot of trouble at first. Our magic alone was not sufficient to see our work done. In the end, we discovered crystallized aether was a wonderful catalyst that could provide us with the extra vis we needed. Used a theory. My, how resourceful. Ah, the sweet sound of recognition. You will also be impressed to hear we've read all about your habit of changing attire to match your chosen profession. For the sake of efficiency, I presume, this has also been taken into account with our designs. But why take my word for it when you can simply try out the clothes yourself? Make yourselves known to the workers, and they will see to the rest. Wait. These are it, right? Hold on. I want to see the others. Do these open up? No. Where did everybody else go? Peace. Wow. Well, what did I expect? Cool. Okay. It's you. One of the visitors from Eorzea. Goodness me, mapping way wasn't kidding. You really are smaller than the Watcher. Restless, or let me guess, the clothes are too big for us. Alright, you're here to try on the set of clothes, yes? What have we fashioned for you today? Something that embodies my bloodlust. Embodies your what? This will only take a moment. Yeah. It's close. There you are, all finished. A perfect fit, if I do say so myself. I mean, it's clothes. I'd be lying if I said I understand what bloodlust is, but I assumed it's something you enjoy. I made certain the clothes are flexible yet sturdy enough to endure whatever it is you plan to do while wearing them. Would you look at that? Speechless. And there, I thought you may not look like it. If you've mind to try something else, why not speak with my fellow artisans? I'm sure they'd be happy to oblige. the thing was like, you must continue to wear these. And I'm like, oh God, really? The Jubilant. Okay, let's go. Interesting stairs. No one said you'd be coming. How can I help you? You wish to try my clothes, really? Of course, it would be my honor. Do you have anything in mind? Surprise me. I think I can handle that. Let's see. This should do. Please, 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 please look cool. Please look cool. It's, yeah. Some of my best work yet. It's relatively a new concept incorporating an idea that never's been tried with clothing before. Fragrance can smell the carrots. Simply divine. I was worried how the concept would turn out when put to the proof, but it looks stunning on you. Won't you go and show Livingway? I'm sure she's eager to see what you've come up with. I don't want to. I look like a clown. What is this? The fashionista needs to talk to these rabbits. What does everybody else look like? Is it just Livingway? Come on, where's everybody else? Don't you look splendid? The result of much trial and error, but I know quality when I see it. Shh, you needn't speak. I can see your adoration for the moon, and we Lopreets in your eyes. No doubt your friends feel the same, having sampled our creations. Oh, I gotta see. Show me Eorzea. No, Thancred. Thancred even more. Oh, I'm ready. Sorry to have kept you waiting. You look like a clown, bro. The insistent we sample all of their concepts ere we returned. They insisted. Barely 'tis an ensemble most become. Eorzea is from JoJo. He's not from this planet. The silence. We're done. We won out. I think it's past time we return these clothes. That was probably a heavy hell no for everybody except Eorzea. I was so confident our garments would meet with your approval. You need to talk to Tataru. Apparently, whatever we're doing wrong, the Watcher taught us that in this time everyone wore the same robes. To do otherwise was against social etiquette. We thought we could appeal to modern taste by tailoring the robes to specific professions. You guys were tailored by the Amorats, the ancients. Why didn't you guys just monitor people in Eorzea, whatever? Why didn't you just watch them and be like, oh, that's what they wear now? Okay. Please, you mustn't be so hard on yourself. Should we resort to evacuating the people of Eorzea, they will most certainly have need of your attire. 'Tis clear you spared no effort in addressing your needs, but you must understand that we are not quite so homogeneous. Speaking for myself, what I wear now better suits my taste, even if it is of inferior make. But there are others whose choices may be influenced by traditions or personal experience. Rather than make assumptions for the people, you must consider the individual and their potential preferences. Yeah, it's not everybody's different. Fear we've underestimated the complexity and diversity of your people. Even if we'd memorized every tome we received, I doubt we'd have fared much better. Maybe we're going to doing you a disservice trying to shower you with our bubbles and frippy thinking it was for your benefit when you'd better off on your own. There are some who might agree, people who prefer to keep others at arm's length, even when they know they shouldn't. As one such former fool, I'd like to ask you a question. This plan to evacuate and escape the final days, did it account for the reflections of the source as well? I thought so. Not that I'm aware of. Do you know what planet you're right near? We were born of Hadelin's love of Eorzea, and the salvation of the people on that star, and that star alone, has ever been our aim. Surely it's better to devote ourselves to saving one world than to divide our efforts across 14 and risk failing them all? I suppose you're right. You're on the wrong planet, dude. Living Way. Might have to leave to explore Bestway Burrows unattended. You have given us much to think about. Why, certainly. Until later, then. If I may, I should have liked to accompany thee a while longer. Really? I mean, you're more than welcome to. There are actually something I'd wish to speak with you about. Let's be off then, shall we? Arion J, what are you... Alright. Fidgeting Prophet. My apologies. I wasn't trying to spy on anything, or anything. Everyone's been talking about the visitors come from Eorzea, and I wanted to see what all the fuss was about. I was excited at first, but now I'm worried. What if the people of Eorzea refuse to come? What if we can't save them? It's clear we've been made a mess of things. Oh, but wait, you still haven't visited the domiciles. Once you see them, you'll understand how wonderful the moon truly is. I'm sure of it. I'll be waiting for you by the teleporter near the entrance. Oh, and the name's Growing Way, by the way. Soon, see you soon. Growing Way. The dociles. You mean the animals? Is she responsible for Agros, the dog? Wait, how far are we going? I'm doing this the hard way, ain't I? Yep, I am. Hold up. I tried to do it. I tried to do a flip. Couldn't do it. Here you are. You're here. Thank you so much. Sorry, what should I call you? Matthias Rage. Or MrHardcoreMode. Matthias Rage. Crikey. Even your names are amazing. Well, Matthias, we'll be using this teleporter to enter the residential area whenever you're ready. Residential area?
teleporter. Huh? Access to living quarters restricted due to reconstruction. Then where is it?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, no!
Where did you take me, boy? Boy! Where? Wait, what, I'm at the top?
A private audience, as thou didst request, for reasons I know not.
Wait. I could hear him from all the way over there?
Just a precaution. I'd rather I didn't have to ask the question at all, but I take my responsibilities very, very seriously. Do you and your friends, by any chance, find our accommodation wanting? Be honest, brutally even.
'Twould be ungracious of me to belittle the efforts of thee and thine.
Lovely sentiment, really, but the disappointment is writ plain on your comrades' faces. It's all the more frustrating since no one will come out and say what they find wanting.
See, they're actually cute, and I actually feel bad for them.
If there are faults in our work, we need to know. We will do better. But time is not on our side. The final days will wait for no one.
Yep.
If your people are to be saved, we must take quick and decisive action. This vessel must serve as a home for as many passengers as possible, for far longer than we may like. Which brings me to my request. Our collaborators on Eorzea are doing what they can to prepare for the voyage. Would you be willing to go and lend them a hand?
Wait. Collaborators?
Having seen the moon for yourself, you could speak to its many splendors, learn what else they might require, and assuage whatever concerns they have.
Wherefore wouldst thou entrust me with such a task?
How to put it? You're the only one who appears not to be wholly unsatisfied with our work. Oh, quite good at pretending that's the case, at least. Calm, collected, tactful to a fault. Very particular with your words, too.
Already read you like a book,
You
Eorzea.
understand that in the face of great danger, one cannot pursue perfection at the expense of practicality. The difficult choices must often be made for the greater good.
The greater good.
And so fate doth conspire to set my feet upon this path once more.
Stop being so anime.
Come again?
He's saying, my time is now.
Ah, idle musings. 'Tis no trifle thou dost ask, yet full well do I understand the urgency and necessity.
Oh, dear me! Dear me! I was terribly sorry for the mix-up. It's
So
a bit
cartoon.
of a malfunction. I hadn't realized the residential quarters were inaccessible, you see. But you're still in one piece. So, all's well that ends well, yes? Won't happen again. I promise.
I got you, dude. It's all good. Interesting. Guess we'll touch on that later. Okay, growing away. Gosh, that was embarrassing. I promise to be more careful from now on. Since the residential quarters are closed for now, I rerouted the teleporter to allow travel between floors instead of hopping. Hopefully it proves useful in the meantime. A shame you couldn't see it though. You really would have liked it. Damn, residential areas, damn. Living on the moon sounds pretty good. I can travel between upper and lower floors. It's good. It may not seem like it, but we've been planning for this far longer than I'd care to admit. Each time we woke up, we'd have long discussions about how to save as many as we can. Felt like everyone had an opinion of it on that. But the one thing we all agreed upon was that the people of Eorzea wouldn't take action to save themselves until it was far too late. That's very true. That's why we're striving to make the moon a vibrant, magical place that'd hop at the chance to visit, rather than waiting for the flames of oblivion to get them off their tails and force them to accept our invitation. The residential quarters may not be up to the necessary standards just yet, but there are plenty of other places worth seeing. You've already had a look around the Catatorium, but wait until you see what's waiting for you at the east end of the borough. Follow me. Na, 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 na. What are you doing? How dare you? Yeah, he's killing the cute bunnies. Pick him up, please. Get him out of here. Is that downstairs or upstairs? Can't believe that guy was beating the shit out of the bunnies. Unbelievable. I think it's downstairs. Good, you're here. The door is the greatest, Ansval. It was named as such because it's the veil to end all veils, the most beautiful forest you've ever seen. We understand the people of Eorzea enjoy taking leisurely walks through natural spaces and the like, so I'm sure you'll enjoy it. How about we start with a nice stroll to the fountain this way? I did come in here. Yes, I did. Now this would be a nice stroll. Now I think they got this correct. This is so Kingdom Hearts. Wait. I take that back. Hold on. I just remembered something. They like strolls, but where's the nature? Where's the plants? What? I'm at a loss. Well, there's water, but I don't see any plants. What do you think of the forest? Isn't it positively pleasant? Simply sublime? There's no plant. Okay, tell him. Wait, you don't mean those crystals out there? Right you are. The forest is made of crystals and constructs, dotting the landscape as far as the eye could see. Building this place was a challenge, yet let me tell you, since we were born here, we've never seen trees in person before, let alone a forest. What in the world is going on? The information sent by our collaborators were quite enlightening, but after much deliberation, we decided to use crystalline constructs in place of living trees. And thanks to our atmospheric circulation system, this place produces air as clean as that you'd find a forest on Eorzea. The fountain here behind us, powered by rather large crystals adorned in its top, plays a vital role in supplying us with fresh water. Well, that's good at least. Much more of the effort was spent in making it the most spherical of spheres, and I dare say the unparalleled roundness speaks for itself. I think you're concentrating on something else, but okay. I enjoyed nothing more than a nice long stretch and a spot of relaxation when I ever come up here. Look like you could do for a stretch yourself. Okay. That's the spirit. I feel more relaxed simply watching you. A sight worth the many years spent building this place. If it's not too much to ask, it's always been a dream of mine to take a walk through the forest with someone from Eorzea. Could we maybe... Okay, I guess we are taking a walk. Oh. Okay. Let's take a stroll. I do like the fact that I'm being followed by one of these cute bunnies. These are way better than the bunnies you can play as. Actually, those female VR are. I was thinking, Matthias, that I could be more helpful to you by teaching you a little about the moon and what it is we do. When we were first created, the moon's sole purpose was to hold Zodiac, and there was absolutely nothing to be found here. Eventually, Heidelin gave us our task, furnish the moon with propulsion systems capable of facilitating travel to other stars. It sounds impressive, and I suppose in some respects it is, but it was only possible thanks to all the knowledge Heidelin shared with us. We also had a lot of time to get it done. 6,000 years, give or take. That's a lot of wasted time, bro. But anyway, let's keep it going. Okay. What? No, I'm not sure what it is you do with crystals on Eorzea, but we don't eat them, and certainly not like this. It's possessed of all 6 elements: wind, lightning, fire, earth, ice, water. We use crystals like these to maintain the moon's elemental equilibrium. It's worth mentioning, though, that because of Heidelin's influence being the embodiment of tranquility and stasis and all, there goes stasis again, manipulating the elements here is different than it might be on Eorzea. A conjuring of fire would soon dry your clothes than singe them. For example, put simply, the etheric conditions are ill-suited to growth, which is why the surface is mostly barren. Of course, this was all necessary to keep the raging energies of Zodiac in check. And since Zodiac is no longer here, I like how he thought I literally thought I could eat that. I literally thought I saw this thing and I was just like, yo, that's a popsicle, bro. Consider how long it took. I wish we'd started sooner. Who would have thought we'd not need our 4,000 years to make all this? It certainly wasn't work you dare rush either. We had to create infrastructure in countless supporting systems, some of which wouldn't be operational until hundreds of years later. And then there was that brief period where our productivity came to a screeching halt when that bizarre red satellite was sent up from Eorzea, the Allegan's mischief, I think. The whole Bahamut thing. We thought we made maybe some new nefarious actor was colluding with Zodiac. All we could do was stand by and brace ourselves for the worst. I can't tell you how relieved we were that Hyland informed us its destruction. Oh yes, there was much joyous humming that day. Humming? What's with these robots in the carbuncle ears? Say, do you notice anything peculiar about the treetops? I mean, apart from the fact that they're massive crystals and not trees? I give a hint, it's the golden rings emanating from the glowing spears. Along with the device fixed near the ceiling, they fulfill a role similar to our sun, and do so better even. The sun and similar celestial objects in the great expansion radiate energy that is harmful to your bodies. These rings shield you from that energy while allowing you to bathe in the perfect amount of sunlight, or rather, a close approximation of it. Pretty impressive, wouldn't I say? Oh, and if you look closely, you'll see different types of trees have ever so slightly different curvature. Yes, indeed, this forest truly is the greatest. Those rings right up there? Interesting. Feels like a golf track, almost. There was something I wanted to tell you about. Oh, right. The propulsion systems and habitat facilities were completed around 2,000 years ago. And with that, the most important features were fit for purpose, which was all well and good, except we all knew absolutely nothing about the present-day people of Eorzea. Why not go and visit Eorzea yourself? You might ask. Strictly forbidden. Were our technology or knowledge of the moon's true purpose exploited for evil ends, the results could be disastrous. I see what they mean. Then there was a few more rejoinings, and it's become increasingly difficult to converse with Heidelin. Fearful we might lose the ability to communicate with her altogether, we beseech her to find people on Eorzea could trust to help. We were quite fortunate everything worked out as it did. I really wanted to know why they literally did not go and just learn more, but I guess it's possible the Asians might have seen them or something. With the exception of routine inspections and maintenance, we remained asleep and waited. Hopeful Heidelin would find someone who would help us. Eventually she did, and though her power was waning, we were able to speak with them directly for a short while. We shared with them everything we could, including our knowledge of the heavens and a means to travel here to the moon. They certainly didn't waste any time with what we taught them. No more than a few years after that, our collaborators found a means to convey messages and supplies to us from down below. Who are these collaborators that you're talking about? With all the letters, books, and other resources they sent, we learned enough to start making more meaningful changes to the moon. Is it Charlian? And now you're here. Hopefully enjoyed yourself as much as I am. Knew we could be the greatest Ansbell. I knew it. Ugh. I don't know why I keep on yawning. Thank you again for coming here. By the way, I know it was just a walk through the forest, but it means a lot to me. There you are. I take it you've already received the Grand Tour. A shame we missed it. Growing Way, I've been looking all over for you. Is this about the teleporter to the residential area? No, never mind that. We have more pressing matters at hand. I will be calling an emergency meeting shortly, and your attendance is required. Really? I can't imagine why you'd need me there, but if you insist. You won't be away long, so you all are more than welcome to continue looking about the burrow. Now, come along, Growing Way. Interesting. Should I attend this meeting? Before we arrived, you seemed to be in the midst of a rousing conversation with the guide. Did you learn anything important? It's possible that they might be working with Charlotte. They've spent 12,000 years preparing for this? Dude, dude. Me and Thancred. With the appointed hour fast approaching, I can certainly understand their restlessness, but still, it remains to be seen if the people can be persuaded to evacuate when there are yet no signs of the final days. What's more, the technology of this place defies imagination. I doubt there are many who would repeatedly come to terms with living in yeah, not many people would be, maybe children, but whoever these collaborators are, unless they are possessed with the world's most charming personalities or a means of forcibly evacuate people, they will meet with a great deal of resistance. Indeed, if we face with annihilation, the decision to forsake all who knows cannot be made lightly. Yeah, a lot of people would literally say no. Forgive me, friends, but I must beg your leave. There is another matter which yet begs for mine attention. Of course, we can accompany you if you'd like. I think he wants to go at it alone. Nay, that will not be necessary, if you'll excuse me. Interesting. is clear now that the difficult decisions lie ahead of us. Preparations for the evacuation of Eorzea is indeed crucial, but I am not yet willing to forsake our will to its reflections, and I trust I am not alone in my resistance. Why is Urianjay's being Urianjay again? It's freaking Heaven Sword all over again. Did Urianjay seem strange to you, more so than usual? I mean, I know he has a penchant for keeping his own counsel, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. Would you go and see if he's alright? Stola and I will remain here and see what else we can learn about the final days. If you hurry, perhaps you can catch up to him. Oh, cool. There's a thing over there. Urianjay being weird again? Didn't see that coming. There he goes. Urianjay appears to be heading towards the entrance to Bestway's burrow. Seeing that. Oh, I thought that was a teleporter. Is it the teleporter? No? What is Urianjay thinking? First it was Moonbreda, now this. Huh? Oh no, it's his little pet. I was like, what the fuck? Ranger ventures off into the Mare Laxatorum. For reasons unknown, you must tread carefully, else he might sense your presence. Yeah, this time we're gonna be snooping on him. Snooping on Urianjay. Didn't see that coming, but I'm all for it. Yep, got it. Got it. A hiding spot. I don't see any hiding spot for right now. It's probably gonna be that stone right there. There we go. Yeah, Urianjay. Yeah. Sometimes I wish I could have leveled ninja after doing all this. There's another rock over there. There's quite a few. This seems to be an easy one. Don't you run away from me. Don't you run away from me. something in my brain was like, yo, this motherfucker's gonna turn while I'm on the bridge. He's out of the... Damn, the moon is fucking beautiful. Pretty easy.
Thine arrival is timely as ever.
Oh, he was expecting me.
Thou didst chance to overhear my conversation with Living Way, I presume?
Yes, I did.
'Twas not mine intent to move in shadow. Nevertheless, I have been asked to do that and more yet again. Is it so plain that these strangers could intuit it at a glance? My capacity for silence and secrecy and duplicity. When Grahatir did contrive to deliver the first at the price of his own life, I was complicit in the scheme. A sacrifice averted for a mercy.
Bro, just change your class to ninja and
But
we're
I
all
could say the
good.
same for Menphilia. One life for one world. And by that bloody bargain brokered by my hand were the scions robbed of a dear comrade and Flamine,
Are you
her
saying
beloved daughter.
you believe that's your fault?
Two souls whose selflessness was beyond measure, whose resolve was unshakable.
Oh, okay, I know what he's saying.
They would not be moved even had I thought to protest. But protest I did not. Far from it. I pushed them forward.
Okay, I see what he's saying.
No effort did I make to seek out alternatives. Ones that would not demand such terrible costs. That resignation weigheth heavy on my mind, as does the memory of another lost to mine inaction.
Talking about Moonbreeder again.
Dearest Moonbreeder, who did face death unflinching, that we might secure a means to bring low the Ascians.
She was a big help.
In her hour of need, I did naught. Dutiful disciple of Louisoix, ever looking to the greater good.
The greater good.
Had I shut mine eyes and bid her live instead, mayhap she would be with us today.
He feels like the way he does things are his fault. That people are put in danger.
Selfish wants born of everlasting regrets. Most days I put them from my mind, but could think of naught else when asked to swallow the same bitter draught. Subterfuge and sacrifice. Mayhap the right moral choice, but one I regard with great trepidation. The calamity of Amarot was a tragedy beyond reckoning. One which must never again come to pass.
Right.
Thus must we struggle, haunted by ghosts of those we have lost, clinging to those we pray we can yet save. But what of those we cannot? How do we make peace with the dreadful algebra of necessity?
Oh, that was deep. Sometimes there's no right answer.
I am not alone in my discomfort, then? 'Tis surprising, though perhaps not. We scions are wont to debate strategy at length, but are resolute and unwavering in execution. Strange. Scarcely can I remember when last we spoke alone, and so candidly. I thank thee. For all my supposed skill with words, I find it difficult to express such private thoughts.
Hey, you're a private man, that's how it is.
As for the Loporrit's proposition, I will take time and consider how to respond.
Loporrit's, that's how it's said. Jeez.
'Twould be to our mutual benefit if we could converse more openly with our aspiring caretakers. A concern I should be glad to address on the Scion's behalf. To dispense with all pretense and bare one's heart to another is a frightening thing indeed. But we cannot move forward ere we take that bold first step. A lesson I have learned many times before. And today.
It's gonna be hard to move people from one place to an... Sneak.
What are they saying? Curse these ears! I've heard bugger all!
I thought you would hear more.
No matter. We've got our plans.
What? That evil smile. Why are small people so evil? Every time they're just like, you know what? Since I'm small, why don't we just exploit the working class? And I'm like, what the hell? In truth, my reason for traveling hither was the effect a plan of mine own. A plan which may pave a way forward for us all. May, I say, for there is no guarantee of success. 'Tis the reason I set out alone. That failure should come would be mine to bear alone. Yet thou standest before me with a proffered hand and open heart. 'Twould be remiss of me to refuse thy amity, and so I ask, wouldst thou join in mine endeavor? Let us go. New clothing, huh? Die. The bunnies are definitely up to something nefarious, something evil. Do I got this one? Yeah, get it out of here. Discard it. Purple juice? I need that. Drink some of that purple juice. Yeah. Some of that delicious ass purple juice. Looking better. I thank thee for accompanying me. 'Tis a simple plan in truth. We shall not be long away from Bestway's burrow. Difficult decisions must needs be made in the coming days, but I nevertheless believe we are all of one mind in our desire to save people in Eorzea. To make clear our resolve to Loporrit's, I would offer them a gift, but its making doth require a most singular ingredient. What the hell is that? I ain't touching that. No, I'm not touching that. So that's why he came out here to deliver a gift. An abundance of spongy. Excellent. I chanced to spy this aggression when crossing Zodiac's erstwhile prison. Using a spell taught to me by the Nomu, I believe these shall suffice for a gift I would fashion. The magic requireth considerable concentration. However, might to prevail upon thee to stand watch whilst I perform the incantation. Done. Hold on. Calamastia. Okay. Bring it on. Done. Oh. Surveying the neighboring nearby area, you see no sign of potential threats. This will be a good opportunity to see how Eorzea is faring. Eorzea remains fixated on his work. Give him some more work. I mean, give him some more time, not more work. Jeez. There, 'tis done. A magic ink. Every ooze as efficacious as that crafted by the Nomu, the Numu. Rare is that occasion I would conjure mine, but is nevertheless a most useful skill. The resulting product is admittedly possessed of no natural properties, but its hue is one of mine own choosing, which I pray the Loprits will appreciate. Matthias, Eorzea, oh thank goodness, I thought you had been eaten or had perhaps fallen into a crater. Why would you think of that? Ystola has been looking all over for you, Matthias. She says she needs to speak with you about something most urgent, dire even. She was also quite clear that she wishes to speak with Matthias alone, which means I'm afraid you must stay behind, Eorzea. But worry not, it just so happens we need your help with an errand delivering a package from the Watcher's Palace to Bestway's Burrow. It's quite large and heavy, perhaps even too heavy for we poor Loprits, and we would be ever so grateful if you could lend us a hand. To the Watcher's Palace. That's convenient. Suspiciously convenient. Are you insinuating I would betray the trust of Hydaelyn's Chosen? Or worse, do anything to risk getting Ystola's bad side? She's clearly not one of my one to be crossed, nor made to wait. Now off with you. Don't worry, Matthias, I shan't be long. You don't trust these cute-ass bunnies? Not after I just saw somebody beating the crap out of some bunnies. I was just like, what the fuck? Why would you beat up these cute bunnies? They came at me, and I'm like, nah, bro, I'm customer service, please. Yeah, this guy's beating the shit out of these cute bunnies, and he needs to be dealt with. Oh, okay, all right. You're gonna delete his account? Oh, sounds good. Sounds good. Still feels like Disney Kingdom Hearts. Looks it. On the other side, gosh damn it. Damn, I wish I could fly. Boom. Sheldon's gonna be like, I didn't say anything. Well, Matthias, you thought you would be far away for far longer. A dire emergency? I said no such thing. But as you hear, I could use your assistance with one small matter. Running Way, a companion of Growing Ways, apparently had much to tell us of the final days. The problem, however, is that he is determined to live up to his name, refusing to stay still long enough for his to hold a conversation. Is there anywhere he's likely to stop and rest, or perhaps there's a way to slow him down? What's the rush? I was thinking we should wait here, maybe enjoy a cold mug of carrot juice, and no? Well, if it's really that important, you can use these balls of mouse flesh. Moose flesh? Mouse flesh? Not to be confused with the other thing. Oh, okay. Running Way's other notable feature is he's incessant chatter, so you'll have to, no doubt, finding him in the crowd. And when you do, try lobbing your balls at him. What? Crude, but it proves effective. He was here in the greatest Endsvale when last I saw him. Let us split up and find him. Wild goose chase. Don't think I don't know, Growing Way. Don't think I don't know. Out here trying to find somebody. Search your surroundings for Running Away. You may move the camera as well as zoom it, target Running Away, and throw moose balls. I guess. A chatterbox. What the fuck? It's not these two. Oh god. Oh god. I think that's Running Away. Jesus! Whoa, what happened? Failed? Oh man, there goes Heidelin and everybody else and all my friends. Okay. Anyway, and strike him with a ball of mouse flesh. Locate. Do not hit the unassuming Lopreets. Strike Running Away with the mouse ball. It's not him. That was definitely Running Away. Unassuming Lopreet. That was Running Away. But he stopped. He's the unassuming Lopreet. They're all unassuming. That one that kept on running that won't stop? We'll get him. We'll get him. He came around here, right? We'll find him. And we'll beat his ass. He's coming. There's... Got your ass. Got your ass. That's smart. So this was meant to be a joke. It isn't funny. Got your bitch ass. Yes, I'm running away. Do you mind explaining why you hit me in the face with your balls of mouse flesh? I'm highly knowledgeable about the final days? No, he's not. Ha, that's the most ridiculous thing I've heard since I woke up. Who told you that joke? As if we'd got time to look into the final days when there's so much to do before the great voyage. It's true that Hyland did impart to us the knowledge of the event, but I have know about as much as any other Lupri around here. Less probably. I don't know why anyone would think it's funny to go around telling people I'm an expert, but they'd better hope I don't get my paws on them. Sorry I couldn't be of more help, but if there's anything else, I've got work to do. And I'm off. Yeah, it's a ploy. Figure it out. Yeah. It was a dupe. I could find neither hide nor hair of him. How did you fare? So he knows no more than the others? Care to explain yourself, growing away? Well, you see, I misremembered. Yes, that's it. I misremembered. Terribly sorry about that. Does he touch his ears? That's kind of cute. Afraid I'm drawing a blank, though. Try as I might, I can't remember who I'm thinking of. On an unrelated note, what of Eorzea? I assume you spoke with him earlier, but did you say when he'll be returning? On this way of the Watcher's Palace with Living Way? Between Growing Way's sudden lapse of memory and our lack of other leads, maybe our time would be better spent lending Eorzea a hand. Well, wait! Well, hold on a minute. It's all coming back to me. Yes, I remember. The information you're looking for is in the archives. Yes, that's where you'll find all sorts of useful knowledge, including that pertaining to the final days. Nah, son. What just smells like booty? Nah, no thank you. Negative. Everybody's like, yeah, no. Nope. The only thing missing is the helmet. Look at them. They're up to something, especially that one right there. What to do, I promised. Living Way, I would help, but... just give it up. No, I promised I'd help, so that's what I'll do. The archives on the second floor of the main plaza, the east wing. Follow me. Are we really following them? I suspect the Loprites are up to something, but if there is aught to be learned of the final days, I think it's best we play along, for now at least. Why don't I go and fetch Eorzea while you guys play it cool with them? Split our forces, even. There is a lot of missions here. There was a way to go upstairs. I forgot what it was. I think you go to the 8th or right. Maybe. We'll find out. All these missions are going to be really useful when I come back and level my second set us home. Yeah. I don't see it. There's nothing on the map that says, hey, elevator, come check it out. No, I don't see it. I think after this whole moon thing, after we go back to Earth, I want to go start flying in other areas. It shouldn't take too long to get the other areas. I don't think I can do Labyrinthos though. Part of that area is off limits. I wonder why. I just could tell that it's voiced just by... Never mind. Archives right through this door, but it seems to be locked. Guess we'll just have to go and find whoever has the key. Okay, we're done. We're done. Right away, enough. If you have not else to tell us of the final days, you need only say so. We can all ill afford to be wasting time here, as you well know. Did you yourselves not tell us we must act quickly? Yes, we did, but the moon was to be a perfect paradise for the people of Eorzea, and we're running out of time to make everything ready for the arrival. We hoped you'd see the wonders we had to offer, but we found nothing but faults and flaws in our work. Only one of you saw our potential, so you only others must be kept here. I don't know who that is, but... So that Living Ways game, run us around in circles, and failing that, lock us away so we can't put the plan at risk. Everyone except Eorzea. He understands what is at stake, what must be done. I fear you're misguided us, growing way. Never have we cried the notion of using the moon as a means of escape. That said, my heart breaks at the thought of abandoning Eorzea and her reflections to their doom. Okay, now they say it, but sometimes they just don't feel it. But they notice that leaving their home world is really, it's disheartening for anybody. Let's just say, like, hey, you enjoy where you live, the mountains, the beach. I don't know where you live, but wherever you're at, hopefully that home is a blessing to you. But to find out that everybody just says, hop a shuttle, get out, we gotta go. Meteor's about to hit. It's kind of sad. I wish to find it. We all do. We may fail, but our efforts would never be as at the expense of your plans. But why would you take that risk? There's no room for ifs and maybes now. The people of Eorzea will escape here to the moon. They'll be safe, and we'll finally get to see all their happy, smiling faces. I'm sorry, but we can't let you leave. We just can't. Aw, snap. Tiny little broom. Tiny little scholars and black mages. Do what you must, but try not to hurt them. I'll be back in a moment. Don't do anything rash while I'm gone. I didn't think this would happen. If we dally, they'll overwhelm us with sheer numbers. I say we knock these ones out, split up, and make our way to the exit. Agreed, let us convene where Argos awaits outside. Sounds good. I'm beating up small bunnies. This is what it is now. Let me beat up Lalafels. Let me do that. Can I do that? I should have gave it to them, but it's too late now. Oh, why did I do that? I have no idea. Come on, growing way. Show me what you can do. Okay. Let's get out of here. That door open? No. It's the other one. Alright, doggo. Let's fly. Good, you're here. We must hurry to Watcher's Palace and find Eorzea. It's my time to fly. Ooh, I'm right on target. That's some Titan AE if you don't know.
And what, pray tell, do we seek at the Watcher's Palace?
Probably a Twix bar or something. Maybe a couple of...
Come off it, friend. You know full well why we're here. The time has come for you to return to Eorzea and help your brethren prepare for their journey here and beyond.
Forgive me, Living Way, but I cannot in good conscience proceed with this plan.
Huh? But what about the final days? The death and the doom? Oh, we have to hurry before it's too late.
Your unflagging commitment to your duty is endearing, to say the least.
Oh, bugger!
Be at ease. They bear you no grudge, nor do I. How could we, having come to understand your purpose? For millennia, you and yours worked tirelessly towards the singular purpose of this heavenly vessel's construction. An arduous feat by any measure. It is clear you have spared no effort. Why, your very names are a testament to your dedication.
Our I'm not sure I understand what you're getting at.
Names are an expression of the self, a declaration of one's hopes and aspirations. Your use of contemporary, uncomplicated nomenclature doth ensure clarity of purpose.
They are the
There can
perfect
be no
team.
doubt that your love for the people of Eorzea is boundless and pure.
What if they just came out and said, "Oh, I'm just doing this. I'm just getting paid, bro. This is what I was born for. This is made."
Yes! Yes! A most mellifluous phrasing! We Loporrits were born of Heideland's love for Eorzea. That shining, shimmering blue jewel, brightest star in the sky, brimming with life and possibilities. For as long as I can remember, I've toiled in anticipation of the day when this vessel might be needed. All I've ever wanted was to meet those she cherished so dearly, to serve and serve well. That goes for all of us. Don't
Wow.
you see? So help us. Help us help them. Lead them here where we can keep them safe. If there's anything wrong with what we've built, we'll fix it. We'll make it right.
There's nothing wrong with you guys.
Your works want not for repair. Yet there remaineth much for you to learn of men and your own kin besides. Singing Way, thy name bespeaketh more than the simple marriage of rhythm and rhyme. The songs of Eorzea are beyond counting, and span the length and breadth of emotion.
True.
Maps are monuments to man's pioneering spirit and his devotion to charting the furthest reaches of our star. Many have devoted their lifetimes to exploratory pursuits, to venture unto the highest mountains and the deepest oceans in search of unknown frontiers. And thou, my friend, Oh, I do not think we've met.
My name is Puddingway.
Puddingway. Yes, indeed. A name of deep and abiding significance, I'm sure. But one perhaps better communicated through delicious deeds than tasteless words. A judicious application of fey magics at a later juncture may be appropriate. And Living Way. 'Tis no easy feat to convey the significance of thy moniker. When I was a bookish boy, a dear friend of mine was fond of peppering me with questions as I read, to my occasional annoyance. One day, I posed to her a question of mine own. What doth it mean to live?
Probably talking about Moon Breeder.
After much contemplation, she proffered this answer. The anticipation of a half-read story's conclusion. The hope today's mistake may serve as tomorrow's lesson.
I like that. Oh yeah, you can quote that.
The wish that a new acquaintance may one day call thee friend. She believed it to be all these moments and more.
I want to understand, but
I, too, still labor to find mine own answer. 'Twould be my pleasure to assist you and yours in embarking on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. For thee. Ink as blue as the waters of Eorzea. Made in haste, though I assure thee, the quality has not suffered for it.
It's cool that they actually show items now.
The people need not
Sometimes.
be persuaded by honeyed words. Nay, I have faith they shall do what is right in due course. Until they do, I beg your patience, friends. And with that ink, let us fill the empty pages of Living Way's compendium.
Oh, that's cute.
An open exchange of ideas will surely afford you all a better understanding of modern man, and with it, ideas for improvements and renovations. But more importantly, it shall empower us to together find a way forward.
I hope you're right. Thank you for this lovely gift.
There you have it. I shall remain with the Loporrits to ensure that all is in order.
That's good.
Though we must needs prepare for every eventuality, you would all agree that the evacuation of our star is a last resort.
A last resort.
To accept failure is to accept the demise not only of our star, but that of Reen's, of all reflections, and the souls that call them home.
Thank you for mentioning Rain.
Which is why I have every faith that you shall fight to the last, that such drastic measures may prove unnecessary.
Should the worst come to the worst, and I pray deeply that it won't, I'll take comfort in knowing preparations were made under your watchful eye.
Aye, thou mayest be assured that if calamity cometh, not a soul will be left behind, if being the operative term.
Oh, it turned red. That flower, how came it into your possession?
It's mine! You can't have it!
Yellow. How very like her. It's changing to all the different colors of elements. Guided by its light, you may come to know her true intentions. Intentions which remain a mystery even to us. Proof of our conviction. In our time, we call it Elpis. You would do well to remember this name. The Elpis flower.
I hate to interrupt, but I feel like I need to make amends for all the secrecy.
Think nothing of it. We haven't been the most gracious of guests. Do convey our apologies to Growing Way and the others.
But of course! And when next we welcome more guests from Etheris, we'll have learned to be much more hospitable hosts. Oh, and circling back to the matter of inappropriate secrecy, we ought to discuss our benefactors.
Agreed. The Charlayan Forum, yes?
I'm so glad my team is not stupid. I'm so glad.
How did you know?
It was pretty easy.
The more I heard, the more obvious it became. The Forum's aims align closely with those of your anonymous patrons. A telling coincidence would be an understatement.
Yep. My girl's smart.
Though had we not taken it upon ourselves to peruse certain restricted tones in Labyrinthos, we might still be unaware of their plans. But let us continue this discussion upon our return. I dare say we have kept Alphino and the others waiting long enough.
At first I was like, they're the last people to actually get on this moon. And then as I progressed through the main story queue, the questions kept on arising, and I was just like, these motherfuckers are the first people to fucking leave. They're actually the benefactors. That actually, I was like, okay, all right. 'Twas a relief to see Living Way was pleased with my gift of ink. To serve and serve well, though their knowledge may be lacking, their boundless love is a blessing without a peer. It will be no easy task to prepare them for what must needs be done, but gladly do I embrace this duty, even if it doth necessitate that we part ways for a time. Forgive me my absence, but I have the utmost faith in you, in all our fellow scions. What next I return to Aetherius, I pray I find you in all good health and good spirits. This one would have us return. Ooh, that one's nice. That's so steampunk. Nice. So the flower has changed yellow, green, blue, red. Any other color? No. No, only those 4 colors. I haven't seen others. I think there's going to be 2 more colors. It's probably going to be purple, and it's probably going to be either yellow or orange, because we just got red. But anyway. Well, time to return back. We'll do it in the next video.